Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about fractions, everyone's favorite subject in the world. So every fraction has two pieces. It has the top part, which we call the numerator, and it has the bottom part, which we call the denominator. Now, if we go back to the Latin abbreviation of these names, numerator kind of stands for name of, and denominator stands for family of, or class of. So, bearing that in mind, if we think of a simple example, if we want to add these two fractions together, we have a problem because they come from different families. So the first fraction comes from the family of 3, and the second one comes from the family of 4. So how can we add them together? Well, if we change their family names into the same amount, then we can add them together. So what do we need to do to change 3 into a family name that's in common with 4? Well, if we times 3 by 4, we would get 12. But then if we change the 3 to the 12, then we have to do the same to the top, otherwise we won't preserve the original fraction. So 3 times 4 is 12, 2 times 4 is 8. So 8 over 12 is the same as 2/3, but now it has the potential to be added to the other fraction. So now what we're going to do is, we're going to look at the 4 and go, well, what can we change the 4 to a family name so it can be in common with the other fraction? And we're going to times the 4 by 3. So 4 by 3 is 12. And then what we do to the bottom, we need to do the top in order to preserve the original fraction. So 1 times 3 is 3 over 12. So now we have the same fractions, but at least their family names are the same. So now, if I write down the family name that we created for these two fractions, we just have to add the two names. So 8 plus 3 is 11. And then we have 11 over 12, which is the result of adding fractions. So it's kind of helpful to think of fractions in this way, as opposed to, the confusing common denominator idea. It's simply just family names.